Before this video begins, I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon supporters, LoganXD, Googly Woogly Woo, and Flash. If you haven't supported the Patreon yet and you'd like to, I'll leave a link in the description for that. And now we'll get on to the video. Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 21 of the development videos. This week is going to be a bit of a different video because it was a rather unfortunate week for me. I know, great timing with having just started the Patreon. But yeah, so I'll talk to you about what happened this week. So this Monday, Unity decided to crash my computer not once, but 2 times in a row. And this was, I've narrowed it down to either when I was trying to experiment with making shaders again, or when I started using Pro Builder to make the scene that we're currently in. And yeah, it was like really frustrating. I was working with shaders because I was trying to make a drop shadow, because as you can see, like the lighting is kind of on a 45-degree angle, I guess. And since I'm not going to be having objects that you can throw around, and plus you're going to be like jumping around pretty high in parts of the game, I want to have like a special shadow that points straight down. And in older versions of Unity, you would do this with shadow projectors. Now the problem is, in this version of Unity, those are no longer supported, which is kind of a bummer. So I was thinking of making a shader to do that for me, to replace the shadow projectors. So I'm working away in Shader Graph or whatever. I make a few shaders and I save them, and then all of a sudden my computer crashes. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll work on shaders later then. So I go back on Unity and I'm like, okay, I'll do some white boxing for my levels. I open Pro Builder and the texture on it's missing, so I'm like, okay, I'll just update it. I go to update it and my computer crashes again. So I ended up fixing it by uninstalling Pro Builder and reinstalling it. I don't know if that was the solution, but after that it stopped crashing. And so that happened. And then on Tuesday, I was experimenting with making some platforming for the first game level. Since you start out with the platformer, obviously you want some interesting platforming, not some boring jumps. I don't know. So I was trying to make some moving platforms that your character could ride around on to make it a little more challenging, and of course my player was sliding around and nothing was working. So on Wednesday I finally figured out what was causing it, and I've kind of got it working now. There's a few things I still need to do. And then on top of all that frustrating stuff, I had a lung infection, so that kind of put me in a downer. And I do have pills for that, so I ended up taking a pill, and it helped it pretty quickly. So I'm trying to get back on track now. I'm going to keep working on the white box a bit, and I've started doing a storyboard for the trailer that I want to make for the Kickstarter, and hopefully I can get some cool platforming going for this first level. And yeah, I'll probably include this in the next demo coming. I'm trying to have a demo for the end of February, but with the current state of this week, I don't know if I'll have it by the end of February, but we'll see. But we'll have some cool platforms that spin around and stuff, and maybe some that move up and down, left and right. I don't know. we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna keep working on these things for today and tomorrow, and I'll see if I can make something interesting for the video on Saturday. But yeah,